Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Brick shots with Billy Antonio. For 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks. Welcome back, man. This is going to be episode 1, something that Chris told us in the pre-show that I already forgot. We're going to cover the NBA playoffs pretty heavy, run into some a little bit of college and some big-time NFL news that's going around with my Baltimore Ravens and so on. But first, Tonio, we're going to kick it off.
Gentlemen, report to the baseline. To the baseline!
Hey, I guess it's on me. Hey, first of all, I want to shout out to my surgeon, Dr. Manson Hicks. He getting out the Navy.
Congratulations.
He got me over 100 days of convalescent leave. Go. Go. I appreciate you for sure, Doc. Appreciate you for getting me right. Make sure I be able to continue on this little naval journey. Shout out to you and your future endeavors. I had to say that first. And let's get to somebody who didn't do well in their job. JJ Redick. JJ Redick finished 6th in Coach of the Year, Billy. But that was for in-season coaching. It don't matter when you get to the playoffs. Watch JJ Redick play his starters for an entire second half. Craziest shit I've seen, I think, ever, actually. Now, I get it. And I know Cam's gonna hate, but we done seen LeBron play an entire game before. That's not nothing to see. Yeah. We ain't never seen Chris homeboy Luka play entire game. Yeah, like ever. He not built for that yet. We not gonna lie and say Luka just got it. So he played them entire second half, and Luka, his normal getting blown by turned into some Olay. And JJ just refused to take them out. He didn't play Jackson Hayes. I don't care about his offensive production. Dog, we need at least 2 rebounds. Like 2 rebounds? You ain't played no big? Hell, people was begging for Alex Lynn to come off the bench. JJ was like, nah, we're going to go small. He even starting what's the dude that came from Dallas, Chris, with Luka?
I don't know that name, man.
G.
Okay, fun though.
The shooter, bro, number 17. Fuck. I can't think of his name, but he's supposed to be a 3-and-D guy, but he was starting at the center at one point. Rui started at the center. Yeah, sorry, John. Rui started at the center at one point. The bench averaged a measly 6 points for the series. It was just the all-time choke job. And I gotta give Billy his what he said, his credit. I'm man my word. Austin Reeves disappeared. Disappeared like a motherfucker. Still look for Austin Reeves. It was coming saying somebody gotta send him back to that farm he came to in Arkansas, so he can get his talents back, or the Monstars talked to that boy before, or something happened to him. Because he was shitting the bed as well.
Let's touch it.
Yeah. I think I saw them boys, shout out to Jeff Teague, them on Club 520. Jeff Teague said, yeah, Bron realized that team wasn't going to be it, and he stopped playing. He was like, I done seen him play in the playoffs before. He don't give a fuck. He was like, he's shooting one-leg threes. He making them, but he don't give a damn. It was bad. It was bad. And I'm going to go to the Lakers' biggest hater first on the coaching job. Just the coaching. I know Cam, he going to deviate from JJ and talk about LeBron, but
hey, bro, why you
talking about JJ?
Why would you do that?
Because I need to let the fans know who you are.
Oh my God, bro! JJ Redick like Doc Rivers out there. That's all I'm gonna say about it. He coached like Doc Rivers.
Hey, Doc Rivers get 3 wins at least.
Nah, not all.
There you go, Chris.
He looked lost. He looked lost. He just had moments where he was like, "Fuck it, this how y'all gonna play? You stay in the whole half." Under the down. If you can't play better than this, this all you got.
It was a punishment, Cal.
It was a punishment. Yeah. That's all it was. That's all I can get you. Don't sub yourself out because you know LeBron used to sub yourself out. No, you stay out there. You stay out there.
That go one LeBron mentioned. I told
what you mean? It's the truth. I see
Yeah,
LeBron sub himself out all the time. Thank you.
Lily,
Thank you.
Lily.
Thank
Like
you.
I said, I told y'all where it was gonna go with Cam. Chris, what did you see from rookie JJ?
I think generally we see rookies in all sports need to make adjustments. I think coaching is kind of the same thing, especially when you don't have any experience being an assistant. And to my knowledge, JJ went from player to broadcaster to podcaster to coach. I think he coached like his son's high school team or some shit like that. But coaching boys that go to school compared to men in the NBA making millions and millions of dollars, like it ain't the same beast. I think him playing all the starters a whole second half. I think to me that just shows he don't trust in the guys he had on the bench at all. And you mentioned the average scoring from the bench for the series. I think that kind of shows. I don't know if it's the chicken or the egg in that case. Did they not score because they didn't get minutes, or did they not get minutes because he didn't trust them to go out there and play? Either way, I think we knew before they traded for Luka, like we didn't think too much of this team. The talent just wasn't there. And then when we got Luka, we see two superstars. But I think going into the offseason, the Lakers are really going to have to figure out who they want to build around for this team. Either the last year or two of LeBron, we've seen LeBron everywhere. He excels with shooters. Or do you build around Luka, who we've seen likes to have cutters around him? The best year that he had in Dallas was last year. And he had cutters all around him. He had rim running bigs, athletic bigs. So I don't know. They're two great players individually, but I wonder if they're necessarily fit to play together. And then obviously Luka's going to stay there. I don't want to say obviously because he hasn't signed an extension, but if he is going to stay there, I think Austin Reeves at that point has to go because to me he's an off-brand Luka. He's a white, aka non-athletic scorer that can't play defense. You can't have both guys in your backcourt not being able to play defense unless the other guy is Kyrie. So they got an interesting offseason ahead of them.
What you think, Billy? I gotta get closed captions turned on.
So with the coaching job, to answer your original question, right? Like we've seen this from the Lakers time and time again, where you have Frank Vogel, a very experienced coach, win the finals, you fire him the year after that. We've seen all these firings with Michael Nuggets guy. Come on, Tonio.
Mike
Malone, thank you. Get fired. You've seen Nick Nurse get fired. I've talked about that, right? Darvin Ham didn't do a great job. He was a rookie NBA head coach. He didn't do a great job because he's a rookie NBA head coach. We had the same shit happen. He mismanaged a bunch of the bench players. He mismanaged having Russ. He didn't really understand how LeBron expects, I'm going to play this way. I need you to coach. I'm playing like this, so coach everybody else to do what I need them to do. And like Chris said, LeBron needs shooters. He doesn't need fucking dudes who can cut to the basket. He doesn't need a guy who, like Luka, can just see the floor very well and make the passes. That's not what LeBron needs. LeBron needs shooters. And I'm wondering if Luka is literally just another trade piece just to go get more shooters, where you trade Luka and you go get, I don't know, I literally couldn't name a trade partner right now, but LeBron needs shooters. We've seen it in Miami. We saw it with the Lakers, even, excuse me, in the bubble where AD was going off, AD was going off enough, but he could play to LeBron's game, whereas Luka is playing a very similar game to LeBron, where I'm looking for the best play, regardless if I'm involved in the shot or not. Now, I wonder, Tonio, and then this is where you can correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm the coach, do I tell LeBron, like, hey, you need to do what you were doing in Miami, and you need to get to the basket, and back to Chris's point where you need to be the cutter for Luka to just send it in and LeBron just dunks and we just have 100 LeBron dunks. But he's fucking 40. Is that what we want LeBron doing? But is his legacy worth maybe losing another year of his NBA playing time to get at least one more ring to just add into the mystique of LeBron? But again, if we fire JJ, are we going to go get another rookie head coach? That's the question. And it's like,
So the rumors was like if they fired JJ, Mike Malone right there. But
No,
I doubt
100%.
Mike
Yeah.
Malone go to the LA he's bashed for like the last 5 seasons, 4 seasons.
Yes, 100. That'd be a great move for the Lakers. And I like JJ as a coach, but it's going to take a second. And LeBron is not a guy who wants a second. He doesn't want that. He wants Luka to take over and be the guy in LA. I'm wondering though, Tonio, and this is back to I know you asked about the coaching, but it does come back to LeBron for this instance because, and this goes to Cam too. You still can't say LeBron's not, if not the best player in the NBA, one of the best players still in the league right now. We'll get to John in just a minute, but LeBron doing what LeBron does, he's better than Luka, and we've seen it. You can say not in the playoffs.
You say what?
Hold on, Cam. He's still better than Luka in the aspect of he's taken this rookie head coach. Would Luka been able to do the same thing? Jason Kidd had a bunch of experience where when he got to Dallas, Jason knew, all right, I'm going to do this for Luka, this for Luka, this for Luka. This is what we got to do. This is how we have to play. We have Kyrie, who's a shooter, who LeBron needs. Now, you're comparing now Kyrie as a shooter to the shooter on the Lakers of Austin Reeves. Come on, man. That's not going to be the same. And it's just like I said with Austin Reeves, yes, he's a great player, but in the playoffs when he needs to be the guy, he doesn't show up. So where now you're counting on either Austin Reeves or Rudy Hachimura, you need one of them to do something. So when they both don't do anything, you're not winning that game. There's no way you win that game. So now you're hoping Luka scores 40, LeBron scores 30, and now you have a chance. But with that bench scoring 6, that's 76 points. You're not beating any NBA team at any night, regardless of who you have on the court.
I don't know. I really don't know where they go. I know they gonna sign Luka. Luka staying.
Yeah.
LeBron already said he ain't taking no pay cut because he did that and they didn't do nothing with it. Like he took the pay cut for the center that never came. Instead of them getting the center, they got rid of the only formidable big. He was soft, but he was a big that played defense. They got rid of AD and got Luka. Great trade, but you get a big with that.
Yeah.
And if people say Kleber is the big, well, bro played a total of 3 minutes his whole career with the Lakers.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know what Rob Pelinka was seeing as because sometimes you got to blame that on management as well. Rob Pelinka knew that, bro, and a lot of people gonna make jokes. A lot of people gonna say, "Hey, fuck him, he was trash." But bro, Dwight Howard was begging, bro, to come play. Y'all could have gave that man just a pass to the shower, and he would have played for free. And I know that's crazy to say. Bro, but bro would have just played. He would have played just to be around other dudes.
Tonio,
that's crazy.
The grab ass.
Tonio, are you going to give any props? I want to move it on to the Timberwolves. Are you going to give any props to Rudy Gay?
No, he doesn't play in the NBA anymore.
Not Rudy Gay. Oh my God, Rudy Gobert.
Fuck no. Fuck the French. First
fuck
of all,
the French. You're right. Yeah, fuck them. But
hey, rude as hell. I've been there.
Yeah,
Bro gave the whole world COVID. He didn't give a fuck. Fuck Rudy Gobert. And bro just decided to have his best playoff game ever against the Lakers. So fuck them.
Okay.
Nah, bro. It was just lack of the Lakers being good in the moment, bro. Like they won off Rudy Gobert, bro. No Ant, because Ant was playing like shit.
Did not play good.
You lose the game to Rudy Gobert, bro. Fire everybody. Get Genie out of there. Get Rob out of there. Get Cam out of there. We fire everybody, bro.
LeBron should have played the 5 if y'all wanted him to win this series. Since y'all say he could do like Johnson, should have played the 5. That's all I'm gonna say.
LeBron should have played the 5. That's a great take, Cam.
He should have played the 5.
He should have played the 5.
Yeah.
Cam like to say shit about LeBron without context. He said, "Hey, since y'all say he like Magic Johnson, he should have played the 5."
I'm just saying.
Magic Johnson played the 5 in his rookie year. when he
Yeah,
was
so
18.
he's a point guard.
He was 6'9".
He was
I
the
thought
tallest point guard in the NBA.
I thought LeBron.
6'9".
All right, thank you.
Rudy
But-
Gobert 7'3".
Rudy
NBA
Gobert is trash. He had a game of his life one time in his life. He'll never do that again. Never.
I mean, but Cam,
Actually, we said
7'3",
a couple times about Rudy Gobert.
Man,
7'3" versus 6'9". We just
AD did it a couple of times.
that's AD. AD got a wingspan of a 7'6"
Man,
person.
you make excuses. Come on, go on next, man. Come on,
And AD 6'11".
come on with it, man. Excuses.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I said
Excuses.
Mr. Cam, the most biased person. It's because him and LeBron. I know what it is, Cam.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on with this.
It's this right here. Yeah, I know what it is. But
LeBron be sprinkling hair on his head now. If you want to talk about some hairline, he got that little stuff in that can. Put it up there now.
But going from LeBron getting washed to Memphis, Cam, or right down the road to Shooters. Hey, Cameron, to Shooters, Grizzly. He said he ain't no Grizzly fan, but I know I heard him talking about the game.
I heard him talking about it one time before.
Hey, I thought I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, he was cool.
Oh, this is Shooter. Okay, hey.
Broom the ass. Broom the ass. Easy
that
work.
shit. That shit wasn't even close.
We're getting closed captions right now, Nene.
Hello,
I'm working on it, Nene.
Why we need coach out? What's going on?
Bro, she can't
That's what Nene asked
understand
for.
me and you, I'm sure.
Nene gets what she needs.
I'm sure she can't understand me.
Don't do Nene like that. We're not doing that.
My bad. That just I can't fix that.
We're country, Billy. I understand it. Yeah, we go back to the season and we need to talk to the front office. Maybe don't fire your head coach 6 games away from y'all being in the playoffs. That don't make sense.
Well, Denver won their first series.
Well, where's the Joker at on Memphis roster?
John's top 10 player in the league, right?
That's a question I need to ask. That's the rumors spread now that Ja's not a top 10 player in the league.
He's not.
So that's what I was gonna add. I knew somebody said he wasn't, but I need 10 better right now.
Joker, Shea, LeBron, Tatum, the guy for Mitchell, Cleveland,
Donovan Mitchell.
Pablo.
Ooh, that's tough.
Ooh, that's
You
tough.
think Pablo better than him?
I don't know. I'm not mad at your take.
Another year.
I'm not mad at your take, Cam. I ain't mad at the take. I'm just saying that's tough. That's a tough one. I'm not mad at it. Steph, okay.
Yeah.
Ant.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this ain't looking hard.
Oh, that's 8. That's 8.
That's
Giannis.
8. And then I'll go
Giannis.
And
Luka.
And Luka.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Damn.
it.
Hey, is Ja top 15?
Yeah, he top 15.
Yeah, he
Bruh.
He top 15.
Bro, can we not get 5 more people?
Jimmy Butler.
That's close.
Nah, Jimmy Butler be close. Hold on.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, what's the guy?
That's close too.
The point guard from New York.
Oh, Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. Can we count Tyrese Halliburton? That's 3.
KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant.
KD.
Yes, bro. KD, bro.
Oh my God.
We need one more. That's 15.
It's out there too, bro. But who?
Y'all said Donovan Mitchell already or no?
Yeah, we said Donovan Mitchell.
We did.
This might be a rough take. I mean, Kawhi played better than him this year when he.
Yeah.
If we're talking about like what do I want that guy as the one on my team? I would still take Ja over Kawhi just because Kawhi is only going to play 12 games a year.
No. We're just talking about right now.
No, right now.
Oh, we're just talking one game. Then yeah, I'd take Kawhi over him for sure.
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to think. Like, if we don't, because Kawhi set out the whole season.
Hindenburg. For the.
He named Halliburton. He named Halliburton.
I did.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of playoff players in the game right now.
Right now, would you rather have Dame?
Shit, if we're talking playoff players, give me playoff Jamal Murray and playoff Jimmy.
Those
Yeah.
are
Jamal
the
Murray.
two.
Yeah,
Jamal Murray did show up in the playoffs.
He does.
Set out the
He
season.
always show up in the playoff. He'll be like 15 a game during the regular season and then bump
Oh
up
no,
to
bro.
30 in the playoffs.
Ja gotta be 15, bro. He gotta be top 15. He might
No,
be
but if you
15.
say he's top 15, that's their top 10. I don't think you could say that.
No, I don't think
No,
he
not
can.
right now. Not top 10. No, not right now.
But Tonio, if we go back to before all the shit was going on with him off the court,
Mhm.
you look super hot. If we go back to then, yes, he was a top 10 at that time.
Thank you. I'll be trying. Or was you talking to somebody else?
Hey, man, come on with this, man. Yeah, before all the gunplay, before he got into it with the league kid, he was top 10.
I was talking to a woman, Cam. Just so you know.
I knew
Hello,
that. Crazy people, y'all, man.
That's my mama.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
I'm so glad you're in here. You always clean up Tonio's language when you're in here.
But no, Ja was top 10. Like, he fell off this year. I think he bounced back next year. They get him a.
But
we can't just blame Ja.
Oh no, Memphis was
Triple J. Dang, what's his name?
Jackson.
The second best player. Yeah, he didn't show up at all the whole playoff.
Yeah, he died in the playoffs. He just died.
But Tonio, that's where coaching does come in, because in the NBA it's a players' league, right? But coaching has that little to get you kind of to the next spot, right? Where we knew Joker was a player, and then they got Mike Malone, and it was like, oh shoot, this is a dude to mess around with, right?
Did she clean your language up as well?
She did, yes.
That's funny.
But that's what I'm saying, right? So firing the coach, do you get a kind of more hard nosed coach? Because David Fizdale, I don't care what anyone says, years ago should not have been fired by Memphis. Take that for that.
I think the NBA, you know how you on that Nick Saban jump for college?
Yeah.
I think the NBA been bad off on that for years, dog. Because we've been seeing this track with a lot of coaches. Dwayne Casey, when the year after he leave, title run. But that's the team he built. Mark Jackson, the year after they get rid of dynasty. But he built that team. He stayed and built that team. And we see it, bro. Steve Kerr don't coach well. And a lot of people are afraid to say that, but he can't coach, can't Billy? Jonathan Kuminga, one of the better players, be sitting on the bench. And
how many
rings
he got? How many rings he got?
4.
Okay.
He got 4. It don't matter. It don't matter, Cam.
Who you taking, Doc Rivers or him?
You gotta put a better coach, bro.
No. They say Doc a good coach. So who you taking?
You want Doc or Steve Kerr?
Who you taking?
The Warriors.
But Tonio, you can't. Yes, okay. Look, Mark Jackson did build that team, absolutely. Steve Kerr did a very good job with that team.
Kerr's the one that got him over the top.
No, he didn't.
But he did.
Sometimes you need a guy to get you here, and that's all he can do. And then you need somebody to get you a little bit higher.
They acquired Andre Iguodala, and then Kyrie got hurt, and Caleb Love, and then they got
Tonio, I'm going to give you a good example. I think Mark Jackson is the Andy Reid. In Philly, he could never get over that hump for some reason. And then when he left, oh, shit, this dude is the man. But Mark has never taken another.
You know what it was? You know what it
Andy Reid, because he never won that.
You know what it is, Billy?
What's that?
You know what it is? Andy Reid don't like all black people. He got over there and got with Pat Mahomes, and he was like, "This is suitable enough of a black."
But you getting him confused with Chip Kelly? All them black dudes Chip Kelly traded away. Andy Reid drafted and kept on the team.
Yes, and wanted him on the team.
Gangsta ass Deshaun Jackson over there while he was still throwing up gang signs and shooting people on the weekends. Come on now.
You had Andy Reid drafted Donovan McNabb when everyone thought that was the worst move you could ever do. 5 NFC championship games later, they're like, "Oh, we love Donovan McNabb." Come on, man.
Brought Terrell Owens over.
I think he just leveled the coaching.
Wait a minute with what? Shooter, really? You can't say wait a minute and then be. What are we waiting a minute for? Let me know.
I mean, Steve Kerr got him over the hump. He took him to greatness.
Real quick too, shout out to Shooter. He's one of my more favorite new Facebook friends.
Oh my God, really?
He posts funny stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Cam, do you and Shooter have like a rivalry? What's going on? What's up?
Oh,
with that?
why we have Robert? No, we went to school together.
Every time we bring him up, you're always, oh, here we go. Oh,
I'm saying because you just said he posts good stuff on Facebook. No, he don't. He do not.
Yes, he does.
You ever seen? You know that skit from the Chappelle show, the player haters ball.
Yeah,
that's Cam, dog. I don't know if y'all haven't realized it yet. That's just who Cam is. He a good dude, but
ain't no
hey,
hater.
bro, Cam a hater.
Cam, you're a hater, dude. Come on.
I speak the truth.
That's what haters say, dude. It's like the same
He
guy.
sounds LeBron fan. That sounds like something LeBron fan to say right there.
See, bro,
No,
bro's that bringing up LeBron just cuz, bro.
But y'all hate the truth. Y'all hate the truth. I watched that game the other day.
Wow.
It was about third quarter. I told my boy D-Man, I said, watch LeBron say somebody's knee. And soon, I'm talking about like 3 seconds later, there you go, grabbing his knee.
I hate that you're just a picture right now, Cam. I need to see your reactions now.
No, you don't want to see
Antonio. So let's talk about
Shooter no Cam. Hey,
I do like when he comes and he calls you Cameron McGee. I love when he just comes just the whole.
that is funny as fuck.
I feel like it's funny too, Tonio. Like, just to break it down to more of a friend level, where like I don't think I've ever called you Antonio. I don't think that's ever been.
You never will. He'll never call me Antonio. I'll shoot you. Yeah, don't call me that. Only person call me is in the chat. That's Miss Amanda. She called me Antonio. But that's when I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think Memphis got to do an overhaul. I don't know if Jaren Jackson, that's his name. Fuck. I don't know if Jaren Jackson, where is it? For helping Ja Ben.
That's pretty good.
If we can work. If we can work.
I don't know if Jaren Jackson is the sidekick that Ja need.
He need another shooter.
Yeah, you just one more shooter. That's it.
I mean, hold on. Well, Scottie Pippen, he played good the last 2 games.
He did. Scottie Pippen looked really well, but I think you need
1 minute.
I think I'm hoping, bro, with the way Joker putting the league on notice, bro. I'm hoping the resurgence of bigs is coming back, bro.
Well,
like
I was just going to throw out with the Timberwolves getting to the Western Conference Finals with Naz Reid being the 6th man of the year. Maybe that's something else too that we got to kind of look at, and it's kind of like you need those role players. We just talked about the Lakers bench players not doing jack shit. You might need that one guy now to where that's where it's no longer the big three and whatever the best players put them together and let's see what happens. And it's about that one guy who can kind of help you when your superstar's off the floor.
You mean like OKC?
Losing game 1? Yeah.
Team. We took that away, though. We got a better complete team than anybody in the NBA right now.
No, you don't.
What you mean? Did you watch the game?
The Celtics has the most complete roster.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Man, stop it, bro. I can't believe you said that.
Cam, y'all have the best record in the NBA.
No, I said we got the better complete team.
Y'all don't.
Hey, tell me the next up center behind Al Crawford over there in Boston.
It's Horford. Yeah.
Al Horford.
Al Crawford, Harford, whatever name, that old ass nigga over there. My bad. See.
You know, hey, Joakim Noah was on I forgot what podcast it was, but he was calling him Horfy. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
The Grizzlies need to build around a different star. That's what the fuck the Grizzlies need.
No, you build around Ja, Chris, you fucking silly.
Yeah, you build around Ja.
Jaren Jackson's damn near what Ja is already without fucking shooting people in the offseason.
He ain't shooting nobody.
Calm down. Ja didn't shoot
He
anybody.
didn't shoot nobody. The kid was acting like a little brat. He just set him up.
Well, we have the two videos were pretty bad, Cam. That was not
Man,
good.
no.
That shit wasn't bad, bro. Hey, bro, y'all need to. Some people, some cultural shit, y'all need to stay the fuck out. That's what it is. White people be getting into shit to just belong.
Hey, how
to
can
black
you be
people.
mad at a man just showing a gun in the video like he ain't shoot nobody? I mean, why are you mad
That's
about
what
it?
I'm saying, bro. I done seen a
Again,
white person walk
hey.
down the street with an AR.
That's not good either. That's not
I got
good.
a
I'm not
question.
saying that's
What
bad.
what's bad about it? He ain't shoot nobody. He was just walking with the proof point.
Real quick, while we're talking culturally, Chris, when you take a shower, do you use a rag or do you use a loofah?
Oh my God!
Oh,
Please
bro.
say the right answer.
Use a loofah.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I always
That's
try to
horrible. You don't use no wash. You don't use no washcloth, like no small towel.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
How you wash your face?
The
I got
water.
a silicone face scrubber that I put my face scrub in, and then I rub it on my face.
No. Like you don't got no. Oh,
The only thing, look, so Cam, you've never been here for any of this. I've never.
But I can go get my shit right now.
No.
Hey, Billy, what the hey, real quick, while Chris gone, shout out to our future sponsors, Not Your Father Root Beer. It's Not Your Father's Root Beer. Y'all get some of this if y'all want to get twisted and have a good time.
I can't believe this man said he don't use no washcloth. It's like we had this conversation the other day.
Cam,
Just go in there, bare soap, put it everywhere, then just let the water hit your face. You don't got no rag, no nothing. You just bare fucking
I don't
soap.
do no bare soap. That shit nasty. Right here, a little face scrubber.
That's all you use
for your face?
For my face.
I got that
Face.
in a wash. I got that in a washcloth. Like you got I got to use it. Like,
hold on. So this is something I always ask people who don't use a rag. What do you wash first?
please.
I wash my face first, then I rinse this shit out, wash my face off. Then I get my loofah. Actually, I don't get the loofah first. First, I get some soap and I wash my dick meat. Then I get the loofah. Fill that bitch
Hey, you
with
still
body
got
wash
duck
and
butter
wash my
down there
body.
because you ain't use no rag. You gotta use the rag. You gotta get all that out of there. It still build up.
No, you get the soap, you do that Mr. Miyagi shit,
You do the triangle.
and then you pull the skin back and you like
No,
fucking
we
wash
ain't
it on the head.
no. I'm saying
back.
you gotta use the rag.
Hey,
You gotta
man.
get clean down
Hey,
there.
You
man.
gotta
right.
get up under
Hey.
the mushroom tip.
Hey,
You
let
know
me
what I'm talking
explain
about?
this right now.
The
Okay, let me
underside of the
explain this right now.
portobello.
Say
Hey,
you go
bro.
wash your car right now,
I'm gonna
right?
throw up.
You go wash your
You
car
got-
right now, right? You don't use no rag or nothing. You just spray the soap on it and hit it with the water.
No,
It
I
ain't
use
real
the towel
clean.
when I wash my
You gotta
car.
put a towel on it. You gotta put a sponge on it. You got to get the dirt really off of it. It's a better wash.
Chris, I would just recommend,
disagree.
look, as a white guy to a white guy,
Get some wash
just
rag.
do the rag one time. You will feel immensely
I'm
cleaner.
not doing a fucking rag. It's just nasty.
It's not a rag. It's a wash towel. It's really a wash towel. Send me your address. I'll Amazon you some.
I got plenty of wash towels. They're
Well,
sitting on my floor right now.
Use that loofah or whatever you say you got. Wait. Say you've been working outside in the yard, right?
Cam, bro, we got sports.
How you wash your face?
Bro, take the hose and then he just clean it.
Jesus Christ, ain't no way, man. You just
Face scrubber.
Talk.
So back to
Silicone face scrubber.
bro. No, y'all just ain't gonna pass that up.
so let's go to Cleveland being down 0-2 to New York or to Indianapolis, excuse me.
And this game I play right now. Like
What's going on with Cleveland? Is it
well,
Donovan?
three of their stars are down. 3 players are down.
Yeah,
but it's the effort. It's the effort. Just like they yesterday, right? You watched that game. They came out hungry. They got up on them by 20 in the fourth. Dog. In the fourth, you up by 20.
But I'm saying, but you still need your starters to carry that.
Nah, bro.
You lost it.
That's your bench that needs to carry 20
but,
points.
But check this out, though, Billy. Cam. Check this out, though, Cam. I feel like Donovan Mitchell versus Halliburton, we know who winning that star power. Donovan Mitchell should win it.
He has a nickname. It's different.
What I'm saying though, you missing your defensive player of the year.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
All right. Then you missing your next shooter.
You're at home. You can't win one game at home with that.
It's two of them. I mean, they've been hurting. Garland been missing 2 games.
Garland, Mobley, and
one more.
It's another guy that's out. Sorry, John.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter.
I don't know, man. They getting outplayed the last 3 minutes of the game.
I mean, they got to close it out. They don't got no closer. I mean,
but Tonio, does this come back to coaching? You're up 20. That's coaching to me.
I think what we see a lot of NBA teams do, bro, when you get up a dub,
except
for OKC in the first fucking series, when you get up a dub, goddamn it, fuck stand up a dub, and then, bro, Boston down 0-2 now as well.
They just lose?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Boston just lost again.
They choked the 20-point lead as well.
I think in today's NBA, like we seen OKC choke away 12.
You did, Shooter. I give you that.
We seen Cleveland choke a lead, and we seen Boston choke. I think they get too comfortable now. Like they ain't trying to just play for the juggler no more.
You think that's just soft NBA playing, Cam?
Bro, yeah, they lay off because like Joker had 5 fouls in like the last 3 minutes of the game. Stop. Why we still shooting 3 balls? Go to the hole.
No,
I don't care what we do.
With Boston, and I can only speak to it because we have the show. Obviously, I wasn't watching game 2, but game 1, Boston had 20 shots in the third quarter. 19 of those were threes. That's a bad.
Stop it.
Well, when you go, that's the problem, bro. So me and Butler went to hoop the other day, and bro, Steph Curry, great player, but he ruined the league, bro. He ruined the world, bro.
Tonio, did I not say that years ago?
Bro, it's ruined, bro. Boston set the record for missed threes in the playoff. They missed 45 threes, dog.
That's when you call a timeout and you tell them stop shooting all them.
Boston was 10 for 40 tonight.
Stop shooting.
Damn. So Tonio, you remember when we were in Guam and Houston did the same thing in game 6 against the Warriors? Yeah. They just kept shooting those threes with James Harden and all them. And we were watching the game and we're like, what? Why are you taking all these threes? You're up. You're going to win. You're up 3-2. This is the game to win. And they fucking choked it away. And it comes back to Tonio. Everyone looks at Steph Curry and you think, oh, all we have to do is a 3 is worth more than a 2. And that's just not logistically, that's the correct answer, right? 3 is more than 2. But when you're missing 9 of these threes and you're what are we doing in the NBA?
I think that's kind of the answer, though.
It's sick too, Billy. And like I said, bro, you can't fault Steph because Steph getting up 3,000-4,000 shots a day. That's what these people not. That's what these people not doing. They not saying he became the best shooter in the world because, bro, in the gym shooting threes all day, like all day. These people go shoot. These people go shoot 100 threes. Yeah, I'm good.
No, bro. And here's another thing. With Jason Tatum, if you look at his highlight, right? So he put it's just like Zion with Zion's highlight film. Remember we talked about this year. It was this year, I think. But with Jason Tatum, all his highlights are him taking it to the rack and dunking the ball. And then in the game, you're shooting all these threes. And then you're looking at JT and you're like, what are you doing? You're showing us your strong part of your game. Get it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown needs to be shooting the threes in the mid-range game. Jason Tatum needs to be taking it to the rack. Him sitting at the post waiting on a 3-ball pass is just crazy. And Joe Mazzulla, who we gave a lot of credit to, Tonio, did we not last year? We gave Joe a lot of credit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
So Wilson Medina, my man. Hey, what's up, Will? Another CS1 I work with, Tonio, by the way. But we give Knicks up 2-0. He said Knicks in 5. So, hey.
That's crazy work.
I'm gonna give Medina a shout out. He said Knicks in 5. He texted after game 1.
Hey, bro, I know ESPN is damn near unwatchable right now. Stephen A. Smith probably. All you see is forehead and.
All right, man. Oh shit! So. Look, He done changed it up. Listen, bro, if the Knicks win in 4, if they sweep the Celtics, New York City is not a place you want to be.
Nah, bro. The streets gonna be pissy, and the rats
already
gonna
pissy.
be.
It's already pissy.
So is New Orleans.
It's already pissy.
It's gonna be bad, dog. I really just don't. The game doesn't change so much, and that's why I think you got to get the evolution. The bigs got to make they resurgence, dog. Because now you got to go to the paint and give me a center that I
Even
can
the
feed
bigs
the
that
ball
are here
to.
now, though, all the good bigs are all shooters for the most part.
No, but
That's
that's
what
what Tonio's saying is that's where
what I'm
it's
saying.
going
You gotta bring that. You gotta bring it back, bro. Because it's bigs that ain't in the league or that's in the G League because their skill set is not wanted. We want shooters, but the only people Cam's OKC team last series because they choked this game 1 off too.
Yeah.
But like when they played Memphis, instead of saying, "Hey, we
Is
up
anybody
20,"
else play tonight?
I'm not sure. Instead of saying we up 20 and staying there, they was like, "Nah, we're gonna go ahead and beat them by 40. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's keep our foot on the gas." And a lot of these teams just like, we're gonna shoot our way out the game and let them get back in it. And I get it, bro. The NBA need ratings and shit, but bro, y'all choking off, bro. It's bad. It's bad to see, especially when
the Nuggets Thunder is about to start.
Especially when the Cavs and the Celtics, who everybody had coming out the East, both choking away everything, bro.
So
one of these teams not gonna make it, dude.
No, you're right.
Boston's not going to shoot 25% the whole series, though, from 3.
Yeah, but when you're down 0-2 now, do you feel you have to shoot more threes? And that's where I'm going to go.
No, I know I'm the best team in the East, so I'm going to keep doing what I did that got me here, and I'm going to trust that.
Why didn't you do that for the first 2 games, Chris?
They did what got them there. They just missed. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
if this is what I've done, I know that I'm not going to have 4 games like this in the series where I'm shooting 25% from the 3.
No, but that's the thing. What if your game 3, you also shoot 25% from the 3? Now you're down 0-3. And the Knicks, and especially with a guy like Thibodeau, who's just going to crush you and just run and run and run his offense and run and run and run and run his defense, he's not going to let up. The Knicks, this is a very dangerous territory for the Celtics to be in down 0-2. Number one, as a number 1 seed. Number 2, you got 2 more games in New York with Spike Lee and the whole shebang, right? Now, Tonio, this is where Wilson's comment. I'm gonna ask you about it. Is Tatum a choke artist, or is this just a bad series for him?
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna tell you, like a lot of people said I was crazy, but I think when they lost, right, and they came back and paid Jaylen Brown. Bro, yeah. Jaylen Brown was doing everything, bro, like everything. And I ain't talking about just in that Warriors series. I'm talking about through the entire playoff series. Jaylen Brown was playing the best defense. He was getting the clutch buckets and all that stuff. I'm not crazy. I know I wasn't crazy. I just think.
Oh no, we said that last year.
I just think Jaylen Brown gets overlooked because they want Jason Tatum to be a superstar. It's like they forcing Jason Tatum to be a superstar in our face. And now I'm not saying that he doesn't have superstar potential, but he don't have a lot of them. I'm not a superstar moments, bro, and we have seen it.
So Tonio, correct me if I'm wrong. And this is the way I see not Jaylen Brown. The way I'm seeing Jason Tatum is going to be. There you go, Tonio. Way to get some love. The way I'm seeing Jason Tatum right now is the LeBron of the 2012 finals when he lost to the Mavs. But we're just seeing that in a lot of other series through Jason Tatum. And you correct me if I'm wrong, but that's literally what we're looking at. And then Shoot even says right here, these 20 point leads that are getting blown. We're going back to coaching again. I think this is a big time coaching where we're missing up. And that's where I think Joe Mazzulla needs to be kind of crushed. And Tom Thibodeau needs to be kind of praised. Oh, shit. Is Cam good off?
Yeah, I had to take a phone call.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Everything okay?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, with Joe Mazzulla getting a lot of praise Jaylen Brown getting a lot of praise. Now we're kind of crushing Tatum and not crushing enough of Jaylen Brown because what is Jaylen Brown doing? He's also missing a couple of those threes. We're acting like it's Tatum missing all the threes, right? And then, so Shedeur, you're right. Horford's over 5 and 3. Why is Horford even shooting threes? Why is fucking White?
Because he's a parlay killer.
But
for sure. Hey, but real quick, shout out to my dog Gabe. Gabe said Jason Tatum an industry plant.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up.
Bro, if you
All
think
the
about
Kobe
it, bro,
comparisons, damn it, he might be right.
All the fake celebration. Dude did everybody's celebrations when they won the championship. He did everybody. Kobe's, KG's, like he just spammed different celebrations. Nothing was original. He might be an industry front.
Gabe is crazy.
Gabe
is crazy.
Yeah, crazy for that.
I don't know,
we got 9 real quick, Tonio. We got 9 people in. Hey, let us know. Is it with the current situation of the NBA playoffs? Is it more of a coaching thing, or is it the superstar treatment that we give these players because the NBA is a players' league? Should we be crushing these superstars, or where should we be at with the coaching? Right now, we got 6 people in. Appreciate you guys.
And switching from the Celtics, that shit's dead now, Billy. That shit is dead now. With the coaches thing, with Pop becoming El Jefe and going from Coach Pop to the team manager, it's over, bro. Don't nobody. Cam can show you. He prime example. Don't nobody give a fuck about Doc Rivers, so he in the generation, but don't nobody care. Pop was that last coach that they was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if we ain't making the playoffs. I'm gonna listen to Pop. Well, that's gone. That's gone, bro. Ime was from the pedigree, but he showed you, hey, bro, I just turned these motherfuckers into some YNs. It ain't about basketball.
No, Gabe.
Hey,
I tell you what, Gabe.
Kanye, man.
I tell you what, Gabe.
Get off my man Kanye, man.
We're gonna do Kanye next episode. So slow your roll with the Kanye hate because we're not doing that here.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Hey, yeah, that shit. It being a players' league, Billy. What coaches that you gonna get respect now? It's gonna have to be these coaches that are players. Them the people that's gonna be the next people to get.
But Tonio, we just crushed JJ on it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get used to it. You gotta have to get used to it. You gotta have to get used to it.
But I'm saying, even with it, with Jason Kidd, he got a pass, and we said it was Luka's fault because he's fat and out of shape. Even Chris was like, he's injury prone, even though he's only had fucking 1 injury. Oh, see? Give me the quote, Gabe.
He just told you. That's what I told you, bro. Had no original shit after he won the chip.
I guess we'll never know if Kanye didn't win. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Jason Tatum said on stage, they want to know what I'd do if we never won. I guess we'll never, bro. Hey, come on, bro.
You're just recycling some good memes. You're just ready. Yeah. All right.
I think it's a skin tone thing. We can't talk about it though. Ain't no dark skin, bro. Jaylen Brown would have never did no shit like that. I'm just saying.
Cam, is it
Cam dark skin?
I know, Cam. Chill out.
I don't know.
All right, that's all I need. That's
Cam, no, bro. It's
that's all I need.
It's a mulatto league.
If I get Cam, dude, no, it's not.
Hey, I'm just saying, dog.
Hey, hold on. Is LeBron light skinned, Antonio? Even the face of the league, 20 plus years. No. Come on, man. The face of the league
ain't light skinned. Bro got kidney spots on his face. He dark skinned.
Stupid.
You can see the struggle of him carrying the league on his back. You don't see that on these light skins.
What is it?
He's LeBron like that. Yeah, don't do him like that. It's a permanent mark right here. Yeah, it's a permanent dark spot right here. I was looking at that shit. I was like, God damn, he old. Yeah. Nah, don't do LeBron like that.
Does that happen to black people when they get old? You get lighter?
Hell no.
Nah, bro, that's stress.
That's stress.
Well, you
That's
get darker?
stress. That's stress of not having shooters around when you done showed them the blueprint.
Is that? I want to give a big shout out to Gabe because he turned it on 100. That was great.
Yeah, for sure. But let's move on from coaches choking, players choking to Eric gonna hate this one. I know he in here.
Is Eric in here?
Yeah, Eric in here. Shout out to my dog. Is James Harden the biggest Game 7 choke artist we ever seen? Eric, don't disappear. I need your comments. What be happening to James in Game 7, Cam?
It's not even Game 7. It's playoffs in general.
It's Game 7s.
Well,
because we have seen him have great playoff games.
We've seen him, but if I'm judging him off just literally against Denver, my man, and I'm a James Harden hater, but my dude had 11, 7, 9, 11, 5, 8, 13. His best game was in Game 7. That was his best game. Right? If we're doing points. But even on 13 points, he was 2 of 8, 10 of 20 for 8 points, 3 of 9 for 5 points, 5 of 11 for 11 points, 6 of 14 for 9 points, 7 of 17 for 7, 11 of 22 for 11 points. That's not good. That is not good. We talk about Game 7 choking. He's choking the whole fucking series. Right? Well,
you're right. You're right.
In general, Chris Paul rings.
Chris Paul got 0 rings. Yeah, you're right.
But again, Chris Paul. Don't get me started. Look, Tonio, I'm gonna go on a Chris Paul thing real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Chris Paul, bro. And maybe Cam can actually speak to this. That OKC team was about to be the worst team in the NBA. And Chris Paul took them to the number 3 fucking seed and won a playoff series.
He took them to the number 3 seed?
Yeah, that was going to be the worst team, bro. They traded for Chris Paul to just be like, all right, fuck it. Hey, we don't need any of this. And then when he gets there, they're a fucking great team.
Who else on that team?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you. But
it wasn't Chris Paul by himself.
It was Chris Paul by himself because that was supposed to be a bad fucking team, Cam. Was that not supposed to be a bad team? Were you sitting here like, oh, OKC, we're good. We did the trade. We're going to be a 3rd seed. No, you traded all your good assets and you were a fucking 3 seed.
And Shea balled that year.
No, but Shea did ball. Why did he ball? Did he have any help? Oh, it was all Shea?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He averaged 20.
Oh, yeah, averaging 20. Your number 1 player averaging 20. That means number 3 seed, doesn't it?
Was the West good that year?
The West is always good.
Oh, no, the West is not always good.
Who were the playoff teams in the West that year then, Cam?
It was all. I mean, you got all the know-how.
I'm asking you. You're telling me that I'm wrong.
You got all the know-how, but the West was not good that year.
Tell me why I'm wrong then. Tell me
the West was not that good that year.
Hey, let's shoot the time. What's your jersey say?
It says it's a chain gang. It's a John Cena jersey. It says chain gang 54 soldier. It's a John Cena jersey.
Oh my God, bro.
I don't understand. I don't have a beard, Shooter. How you gonna? Are you calling me out? I don't understand. I don't have a beard, motherfucker. I'm all bald. There is no hair on my face or head.
Yeah, I don't. Cam know that.
No, I'm talking about that year. Then the West was easy.
The West ain't been easy in 20 years.
How
long ago did Chris Paul play with them?
Man, all right. You know what, Cam? You're right, Tonio. While I'm looking this up, Steph Curry's out for a week. Do we give the Warriors a good chance against the Timberwolves?
I mean, they just beat them. They just let Draymond beat their ass. So I don't know, bro. They said turned into Bronny instead of LeBron when he got past him. So that's fucked up, but it's funny. I don't know, bro. I don't know how Steph go down and y'all just not like, oh yeah, belt the ass. We just gonna lose to nobody.
Jimmy Butler gonna show up though. Playoff Jimmy Butler.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think CP.
So they were the 5th seed. My bad. So they were the 5th seed, not the 3 seed. Denver was the 3 seed with Chris Paul. They were the 5th seed. They took Houston to 7 games, and then the Rockets, they lost to the Lakers in 5, and then Denver beat the Clippers, who were the number 2 seed, in 7 games, and then lost to the Lakers in 4, and the Lakers won in 6 for the championship.
That bubblegum ring, right?
Oh fuck, that's a can't. If
the West was weak.
The West was weak. You got the Clippers with Kawhi. You got them with fucking. That was the year they traded Paul George to the Clippers. They had the number 2 seed. You had Dallas with Luka at the number 7 seed. You had that really good Utah team with all the great players. You had Denver with Joker. Come on. Then you had Houston. That was a James Harden Houston team. Then you had Portland with Dame and fucking who's the other cat that shot the threes, Tonio? CJ McCollum in there. Lost in fucking 5 games. The Lakers with LeBron. Like the West, you act like the West was easy. You had Orlando at the 8th seed against Milwaukee. You had Miami and Indiana who got swept. You had Boston who swept Philadelphia. Hold on, Tonio.
I keep telling you,
Toronto that swept Brooklyn.
Okay.
Come on.
I keep telling. I told you at the beginning of the show who Cam was, bro. Any other team win the championship, Cam saying that's the hardest championship it is.
100%. Anyone who won the bubble championship, if it wasn't LeBron, damn, that was the hardest one. LeBron couldn't even do that because he's a bum.
Who said that? Did I say that?
You just said that's the bubblegum ring.
It is. It is. Come on.
Then
now.
yes, that's what the fuck you said, Cam.
Come on. It is.
I don't understand.
LeBron didn't even want to play it. He seen how everybody was going down. He went to licking his chops. Come on, let's go and run it.
And
you should be making shit up.
Okay, so LeBron didn't vote. So LeBron, hold on. So LeBron said he didn't want to vote to end the season early.
No.
Stop. Pull it up. Fact check it.
Bro, pull it up.
Fact check it.
It's a clip of Pat Bev saying we looked to LeBron to see if we was gonna continue playing. And he
okayed it. At first he was against it.
No, he wasn't.
Okay. I mean, fact check it. Yeah. You got your computer right there.
I just said Chris,
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Chris, look it up. Send it to me. Let me put it in here for Cam to say some more shit because he just don't like
That's true. LeBron did not want to play. He did not want to play that.
Okay.
You look at you. Don't you know what the GOAT be doing? You be listening to all that hippity hop GOAT James.
I be forgetting that you be right there in the inner circles of every sport.
It's a fact.
I forgot. It ain't. Who told you?
It's a fact.
What organization you work for?
It was a fact.
Google it right now, Cam.
No, you got your computer right there, cuz.
Chris, please Google and find the ESPN article of LeBron saying, I didn't want to play. They learned in Alcatraz there in the 5-star hotel. Gabe. I ain't listening.
It's cool, man. It's all right.
It is all right because they won the ring.
I mean, he got his number 4. It's cool.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Either way, going from James Harden to Jalen Green, I think.
I told you what happened to Jalen Green.
Yeah, Drea
started cooking all them good meals, taking his soul late at night. Now that boy in there listening to Anthony Hampton, I'm a mess right now. He can't focus on no ball.
That cougar cat took him out of it.
Putting that hot stuff on him late at night, cooking them good old meals. That's what happened to him. That boy Milton messed up. He lost his old woman.
Yeah, he was getting that saber-tooth tiger coochie, and it was just messing him up.
Then he thinking about the child support she's about to put him on. So hey, that boy going through a lot right now. Can't focus on no ball. You thinking about stuff like that.
So my bad. Go ahead, Tony.
While we at Houston, does Houston, because we know Giannis want to get out of Milwaukee. The rumored teams been Houston, Miami, LA. Does Houston go after Giannis and get that superstar?
Because I've been in Houston for 3 months. He fit in with all these foreigners. They'll love him down here. They'll love him down here. Come on down to Houston.
Too much.
Huh?
You said what now?
I think you'd have to give up too much to get Giannis.
No, I mean you can give up some late first round picks. That's usually how they doing it. Dylan Brooks, you give him up.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks gone.
Dylan Brooks. Who else on that team?
They said trade. He said trade Jalen Green.
Nah, we ain't gonna trade. No, we ain't gonna trade him. We gotta keep
Why,
him.
Cam? Why
Gotta keep him.
Jalen Green.
He gonna come back with a vision next year. He gotta get him Milton right, man. You done had your heart broke before, man. You know what's going on. Can't focus, man. You gotta shake back.
Nah, I tell you, I never had my heart broken. Nah.
Who said that?
I ain't gonna say that, bro. I had my heart broke, bro. But
all right,
kind of sport,
man. I remember Tony and DSU going through it.
Oh shit,
boy, going through it.
Hey,
maybe you go to the liquor store, get a big old liter of blue top. I just drive the car, listen to the mirror. He just be on that blanket. Hey, he gonna be all right.
Yes.
Hey, Cam putting his story on me is insane.
Why you?
No, look. Hey, Shooter said same shit.
Shooter. What I told you, Cam was in there.
Hey, like I said, hey, he going through it right now, man. That's all it is.
Stop going to class. I had to get Evan. All right, bro. Let me in my boy room. I need to see if he alive. God damn. Hey, Cam, you gotta chill out, bro.
Evan, the soccer fan?
No.
Okay.
Evan, the pilot.
Like I said, man, he was just going through a lot, man. You got to get the mental.
So Cam, I'm gonna go back to Gabe's comment real quick. If they weren't in Alcatraz, they was in a 5-star hotel, everyone's chilling. Bron made a big deal saying it was mentally draining. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong, because you're not in that sentence alone, right? But if LeBron lost that championship, everyone would have said this was the easiest championship to win and would have crushed him and said he sucks. And how do you not win this one? Now, if Jimmy Butler, let's say the Warriors won that championship, it would have been the quote unquote hardest championship. We would have been praising.
I would have said that. I would have said that.
Cam, I'm not talking about you specifically, man. I'm talking about the generalization of the bubble championship. It was the first thing we've ever seen. And it's just easy to say. That's such an easy out of saying, oh, it was easier. You didn't have to deal with home crowds, blah, 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 blah. It was just easier. Now, with all the other NBA players saying it was a hard tournament to play in, we still don't give LeBron the credit of just saying, all right, cool, it was just one more. Now, the argument should be he still doesn't have 6 like Jordan. He's still not 6-0. That should be the argument. But because that's the reason LeBron fans have such an argument is because you want to make it this certain way. All you have to do with that championship is just say, well, he's not 6-0.
I know. I keep it at 4. Steph got 4. I keep it at 4. I leave it. I like it where it's at. I don't got to do the 6. He'll never be Michael Jordan. He'll never be there. He's not the GOAT.
Because of the rings, right?
No, because always he's not the GOAT. He didn't change basketball. He didn't do nothing. He didn't save nothing.
Who else? Hold on, I got a question.
You always got a fucking question. I'm so sick of you saying hold on. Go ahead, man.
Who else was the face of the NBA for 20 years?
You think LeBron was the face of the NBA for 20 years? Didn't you just say Steph changed basketball?
I absolutely did. Has he been the face of the NBA for 20 years? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, LeBron ain't been the face of the NBA for 20 years.
Okay.
If you saying Steph changed basketball, how can you be the face of something? I mean, he changed it.
Did he change it for the good?
Hey, I mean,
I'm asking you.
I ain't gonna say he changed it. It made it better.
Hey, see, Wilson, them conjugal visions got Lemon Pepper Lou kicked out.
They did. All right, Shooter. That's a great question. Chris, is your take on the bubble championship easier than a regular championship or quote unquote harder?
I think there's different, what's the right word? Certain things are harder, certain things are easier. I think having to be in a hotel for the entirety of the 2-month playoffs, I don't think that's necessarily easy, especially when it's under the extremely strict COVID rules, because that was when they first came out, where you basically, the only time you could leave the hotel room was to go to the court to play the games. Like, doing that shit for 2 months, that's going to be – I don't like being trapped in the house for a fucking week at this point. I take a vacation, I'm fucking 3-4 days, I'm ready to get back to work, so – I don't know. I do think not having to deal with crowds, like, there's a little bit to that, but I mean, ultimately, you still got to go out there and perform, and the players, the best players, are going to perform at their level regardless. Like, I think crowds, we overstate the effect that crowds have on the majority of players.
How good has the crowds been in Boston for the first 2 games? Oh shit, it didn't matter.
All right, I'm glad
Wilson
brought this up.
You're right,
hey,
Wilson.
So we go out to see months at a time. Man, that shit, that's straight, because I get the best sleep of my life. I ain't going to lie to you and tell you I hate underways. No phones, no communication, just out there knocked out if I want to be. But let's go to our sister branches, the female branches, and let's talk Air Force. When they stay in them 5-star hotels, and we see them complaining. I know they are sisters, but we see them complaining, and they males too, but they are sister branches. We see them complaining about being in Bahrain at the Gulf for months. That's where they stationed at. We see that.
We hotel.
Yeah, but they deployed. And I get it. That shit should be easy. I stayed.
It might not be up to standards for them. It might not be up to standards for them.
Cam.
I mean, they crying about staying in the hotel. Come on, man.
Cam, I've been to the Gulf, dog. That shit ain't like no shit we done never seen. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I know you done been some places. That shit crazy. But
yeah,
ain't shit like your house.
Bingo.
Oh.
Now, Cam, let me ask you. I'm gonna raise it. So you might not understand that part, right? But imagine the only people that you live with, that you talk to, that you see are motherfuckers from your job. That's it. You don't see your wife. You don't see. Huh?
I drive a truck for a living. I look out a windshield for a living.
Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. You might not be the best guy to ask that. Right, hold on.
I look out a windshield for a living. What are you talking about?
Gabe, hold on. Gabe is wrong as fuck. Taking vacations at hotels is the same shit. No, it's not. Because you got all the shit that you got the people.
You don't stay in the room the entire vacation.
It's the people that you got. I'm gonna go to the beach with my wife. I'm gonna fucking go here with my kids. They get to share these memories. It's not. And
I got a question. Did, like, when they stay in the hotel, was it like prison? Did they get to go out to have practice and all that? Or they just couldn't leave? Like,
so according to the schedule, they had section times where they can go from their room straight to practice to eat back to their rooms. But the majority of their time was in the room. They had to stay in the room, according to the players.
Yeah, all right.
And we had a dude get kicked out of the fucking quote-unquote 5-star hotel. He got kicked out of the 5-star hotel. Literally, you were just having a lady come hang out.
And he should have just been like Jimmy Butler and hit Rachel Nichols while she was there.
I don't know if Rachel Nichols had an open door. It was probably just for Jimmy. That's the difference, though.
Yeah, I'm
it wasn't an open door. It was open legs, Billy.
It was
Chris.
But I'm saying, though, I don't think it was that hard. I don't think standing in a hotel was that hard, bro.
Not random. They are teammates.
No, but again, you're just
hell no. But see, Gabe, fuck that, Gabe. See, Hey, you're not finna say we like everybody. I don't like half the people I work with, and some of them watch the podcast. I like the ones that's probably watching, but I don't like half the people.
But you don't deal with them though. But you don't deal with them. You don't put.
This is what I'm saying. But look what
you don't
said.
You don't
Look
deal with
what
them.
Gabe said.
But I'm saying after the fact, like if I'm in, hold on. I'll give you right now. We at DSU. We don't got to deal with Johnny. We don't got to deal with Johnny. We go to our own room and shut the door.
But Cam, check this out. What I'm saying is, if we got locked in like them, wouldn't we have to deal with Johnny?
No, because it's my hotel room. Hey, bro, get out of here.
He was on our floor though. Eventually, we gonna come sit in the hallway.
I mean, hey, we high and by. We're going to practice. We're gonna practice. We're going to eat. We're gonna eat. He don't got to kick it with us.
No, so
but it's different on a boat though. Okay? I mean, because Gabe, I'm talking to the boat now. Because Gabe a fucking liar. Gabe a liar, and I know he's like Gabe. You don't even like have the people in marathon. And that's just real. I'm gonna blast you. They might jump you. I got your back. But me neither. Trey got fake hair. I don't like it. I'm just saying he got weave in his head. He's a man. That's weird. But I'm just saying on the boat, bro. You're not hanging out with everybody. When you stuck in the middle of the ocean, it's gonna be some people that you just be like, if I can throw this motherfucker in the ocean and get away with it, I'm gonna do that shit.
Tonio, you're my best friend in the whole world. We were still in Gulfport together. Did we hang out every day still?
Nah.
Thank you.
No. We had the time away, and still, whenever you came over, it was still great. It was still good energy, all the expletives, whatever. But my most time I spent was with my fucking family, to where I was like, all right, cool. Even on the ship, Tonio, me and you were on the ship. We're in the middle of the water. Ain't nothing else to do. I'm gonna still just hang out in my rack for 1, 2, 3 days, right? Just to get a little break from you. But now, if it's every day, I got to, general quarters. Oh, here's this. Now I got to do a DC thing with you. All right, here we go. Now I'm seeing Antonio every fucking day. He's going to get tired of me asking questions because I don't know anything. So it's like, it's not as easy as we're acting is going to be. Fuck Los. Who's Los?
He's an illegal immigrant that I've been trying to get out of the way. At ICE, if you're watching this,
is it Cam or is it Tony?
No, it's Los. It's Los. He's in Jacksonville, Florida, right now. If y'all want to go get him,
Damn, we're breaking ice cases.
We're spending a lot of time talking about a championship from 5 years ago. Do we have any topics that are relevant to today or this week?
Good point, Chris. You know what?
Yeah, you about some motherfucking wash towels. I ain't off there yet. You about some goddamn wash towels.
Hey, I Hey, Medina, so you're Dominican, you're not white or black. Do you use a wash towel or a loofah?
Hey, the loofah, the little thing got the little holes in it. Like a little scrub thing. Like a little
you know
scrub
what
thing.
Loofah is, Tim? You don't know what loofah is, dude?
Hey, man, I use wash towels.
Bro, hey, get out the baseline, bro. Let's go to the NFL, dog.
Nah, you're right. You know what? Hey, look. So, hey.
Y'all see them topics they be talking about on days like this.
Well, I do. Hey, Medina,
I
still want to know if you use a washcloth or not. His wife is also Japanese, so I don't know how many different schemes he has going on. All right,
gentlemen, report to the baseline.
To the baseline.
A washcloth.
He got some
a wash towel, man. You know,
his wife Japanese, they probably got them big ass yellow sponges with the holes all through them and shit, like Swiss cheese blocks.
I would take that over that little thing you got. I would take the sponge, man. Sponge me up, man. Look, get me clean.
Bro, the shit I showed you was just for the face. It's a face scrubber. That's it.
I gotta listen. I got a face scrubber.
You don't use
I use my face scrubber. I clean my face with it. But then I take my washcloth and wipe it again.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all. I don't have a beard, so do y'all use the face different? Because I use my rag to wash my face.
Really, bro, we gotta talk about sports, bro. Hey, like Chris B.
Tonio, the people want to know what we're doing.
It ain't no football going on right now. It is what it is.
All right, so hey,
I got a loofah.
He uses loofahs.
Oh my god.
Wait, does your wife
little
use
silicone things? You see how it's like a brush. So
no,
the soap
I see it's a brush, but I'm saying
all
it's for
in
your
that
beard.
shit.
But is it for your beard more than your face?
From the forehead to the neck.
Hey, so yeah, we're gonna move on to George Pickens going from the Steelers to the Cowboys. I'm gonna start with Chris, the only Cowboys fan in a nearby radius. Chris, what you think about this?
Genius Jerry Jones trades for a receiver that Mike Tomlin don't want no more.
Man,
That's all you need to know.
It ain't gonna work out.
Where's all the other receivers that were great in Pittsburgh? When Mike Tomlin gives up on you, your fucking career is done. He'll be out of the
I
league
don't
in
know
3
now. I
years
don't know.
tops.
Hey, Antonio Brown did good down there in Tampa now. I don't
He
know.
went to Oakland, burned his fucking feet off. I don't even know if he played a game for the Black and Silver.
Nope.
Went to Tampa Bay, started talking shit about Tom Brady and his wife before she cheated on him, and then fucking got naked walking off the field and threw up the deuces. Nobody's one of them since.
Nobody.
But when he
cares
went to
about the
Oakland though,
Cowboys,
ain't
so
that's
it's about
when
this Luva.
ain't that's when what was the coach name? What was the coach name in Oakland? John Gruden.
John Gruden.
That's when he got fired, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it was a shit show there. He didn't want to be there no more. He has to get traded. They would have traded to him. He played good
He
1 year in Tampa.
He was
now.
traded before Gruden was fired.
I mean, it was right on the wall. They knew what was going on. That man, they said
Because he
Gruden
was a
said that
disgruntled
man had
Pittsburgh
Michigan,
receiver.
Michigan tigers or
Everybody knew
something
what was
like that.
going on.
Well, the article came out recently of why Loofahs go crazy.
AB started 7 games in the 3 years since he left Pittsburgh. Didn't play another game.
did he win?
Pickens will start 7 this year, but he gonna be out of the league just like all them other guys that were good in Pittsburgh. And Mike Tomlin said, "All right, I can't deal with your ass no more. You go be somebody else's problem." He gonna be out of the league within 3 years.
Well, apparently this trade got jump started because after the draft, Pickens being the NBA young boy of the league, being his normal self, was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this quarterback room? What is Mason Rudolph gonna do for me?" I'm mad at him for that.
I got to throw the ball.
He what, Billy?
Russell Wilson was throwing the ball downfield to Pickens anyway. They did all right. His first start was against the Cowboys, and Chris can attest to this. This one was actually Sunday Night Football, where I believe it was Russ who actually threw the pick when it threw it to number the corner that the Cowboys didn't resign. George Pickens grabbed his face mask after the play and still threw him down. That's not a good look.
No, he's a fucking idiot.
It is a good look. First of all, anytime you get a chance to bully the Cowboys, fuck them. That's the first thing.
All right.
Second of all, bro, we're talking shit, bro. Bring that shit back, bro. We seen the pastor beat somebody's ass in a live game, Billy. We seen Deion get them hands to a fucking wide receiver mid-game, bro. Bring that shit back. Let's make this shit.
Well, was he a man of God at that point?
Really?
Probably not.
Probably not. But
right.
you can't hit a motherfucker on the field actually no more, so you might well still off their ass. They say some shit. What we mad about?
What are we talking about? It was about 4 years ago, Tonio. 2 years ago. The Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan shit.
I love it. Andre Johnson beat the shit out of him.
Beat the shit out of him.
Back to Pickens and the Cowboys. I've talked on this show for going on 2 years now about the Cowboys being one of the most undisciplined teams in football. It's been a common critique I've had of them. And then just aside from the point that he's a locker room cancer, my opinion, he's not a disciplined player. And what y'all were saying just spoke to that. Like, he's more known for getting into fights down the field than he is for being a good receiver.
Well, he's more known for not being as great as he can be.
These are the type of players that come and thrive for the Cowboys, Chris. Historic.
He's not going to come and thrive with the Cowboys, and here's why.
Well, let me name the players. Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, one of the best receivers in the league. Pickens ain't that. Who else
I know he's not, but he definitely had problems. Des Bryant had problems. Like, y'all go and get problematic.
Bryant had like a 17 touchdown season. Pickens ain't never going to be that. Here's going to be where the problems really
Who has George Pickens' quarterbacks been, Chris? Who has his quarterbacks been? He's been Roethlisberger's last year.
We saw DeAndre Hopkins have bum quarterbacks year after year and put up superstar numbers.
You're getting
we saw T.O. had bum quarterbacks year after year until he went to Philly, put up credible numbers.
What quarterback was the bum that T.O. had?
Jeff Garcia.
All the ones in San Francisco.
What?
Jeff Garcia was a bum, Cam.
You're not going to say LeBron sucks and blow up Jeff Garcia. I'm moving on.
Stop that, bro.
And then you factor in he's going to be pissed off when he realizes he ain't going to be the number one receiver in Dallas. Amari Cooper was damn good when Dallas had him. In his last year with Dallas, he had 68 catches, 865 yards, and 8 touchdowns. CD only had 1,100 yards that year with 79 catches. CD's 100 catches.
That was the year Dak got hurt, right?
No, that was the year the Cowboys went 12-5. One of the many under Mike McCarthy.
Oh, okay.
So once Pickens realizes he's going to be a 70-catch receiver, if he stays in Dallas and a little nice 800 yards and 6 touchdowns, he's going to be more of a fucking diva and a drama queen.
So 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns would be the most he's ever had in his career.
Then he better get used to 5 because I don't even think he's going to top that.
No, with Dak Prescott, with Dak distributing the ball, he'll have more than 6.
Dak ain't going to distribute the ball. He's going to lock in on CD like he's always done.
No, he's going to get the trash-ass garbage points in fantasy with George Pickens. Watch.
I ain't going to lie. I just looked at Jeff Garcia's stats. Terrell Owens had 13 touchdowns.
Hey, they were just talking. They didn't watch ball back then. They ain't watch ball back then.
With him. I don't know about Jeff Garcia being average, but Terrell Owens' numbers was.
That was 1 year with Jeff Garcia, right?
3. I just named 3. That was all Jeff Garcia.
They didn't watch ball back then. It's okay.
No, Jeff Garcia was my favorite quarterback until Donovan McNabb.
From 2000 to 2003 with Jeff Garcia, Terrell Owens. You want the numbers? 1,451 yards. In 2097 reception, 13 touchdowns. 2001, 1,412 yards, 16 tugs. Yep. 2002, 1,300 yards, 13 tugs, and then Jeff Garcia's fall off was 1,102 yards and 9 tugs.
100%. Now,
going off what y'all said, this motherfucker was 1,000+ every year with a sorry ass quarterback, but Jeff Garcia.
No. Whoa.
So wait, I'm trying to see, was he supposed to be 2,000+ with somebody different?
No. That's not my argument. My argument is
because Billy, I do want you to know that Terrell Owens' best receiving yards was with Jeff Garcia.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Jeff Garcia did have,
and that's okay, Shooter. I'm just saying somebody had to give him the ball. I don't give a fuck who it was. They got the ball.
It's the same thing with DeAndre Hopkins. It's exactly what Chris said. But with Jeff Garcia, with T.O., 4,200 yards, 3,500 yards, 3,300 yards. Without T.O., now he's back to 25, 27, 1,700.
I mean, you lost your star wide receiver. Come on now.
No. Do you need a star wide receiver or are you a good quarterback? There's difference. What star wide receiver did Brady have?
Randy Moss.
And he had the best season of all time.
Okay.
Stop. He had the best season of all time. Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, with Randy Moss.
With Randy Moss.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
Arguably the number one receiver of all time.
How many great seasons did Calvin Johnson have? A bunch of great seasons. What did he do in Detroit? Nothing.
Because it was Detroit. They had no defense.
And if we're going to give all the credit to the quarterback, we can just look at DeAndre Hopkins in 2015 when he went up for over 1,500 yards, had 11 touchdowns. Let's see who all made at least a start for Houston that year. We got, Houston. We got Brian Hoyer, Ryan Mallett, TJ Yates, Brandon Whedon, or whoever the fuck, Cecile Short. He's a receiver. He threw a pass. That's why he's listed. Which one of those 4 quarterbacks are fucking stars?
Brandon Weed.
They all look competent
That's
enough
the
to
first
get a
round pick.
starting
That's
quarterback position when they threw that motherfucker the ball, though.
Bro, I asked him a question.
Jeff Garcia's a bum.
Okay.
He's not a bum. Jeff Garcia is just a mid. He's a mid guy. He's a Trent Dilfer.
How you feel about that then?
He's a
Dak-
bum. Do you not listen to the fucking show?
So you said Dak a bum?
Cam, I do want you to know that Chris is the hardest quarterback grader. He is what we would call a day ball. That's why if he was the Giants head coach, they would be 3-10 as well.
Dak Prescott is twice
Not a
the
bum.
quarterback Jeff Garcia is.
Yeah, I don't know how Dak throws for 45 every year. I don't get it. What the fuck do you want from him? Your defense sucks.
I want to see him throw for 4,500 yards when he's not losing the game 34-3. That's when I want to see him put up yards.
Chris, I do want you to know that them 34 points didn't get put up on that. You got put up on your defense.
The 3 points that he put up before he started putting up points is all on him, though. Where's the fucking offense when it's a tie game at the start of the game? Fucking nowhere.
Antonio, you could speak to this. Tom Brady has a stat line of 413 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, quarterback rating of 153.9. And what did Tom Brady say after the game? I should have done better. He didn't say, "Oh well, what else do you want me to do?"
Billy, that's what I'm supposed to say. If you ask Tom, you get Tom Brady in the room, it's me, you, and Tom, we drinking. Bro gonna be like, bro, I know I'm the fucking best. I don't. Come on, man. That's what the fuck you supposed to say. I wish more people was arrogant about how they feel about how good they was, bro. I know I'm the best. That's what I was saying about.
You're right.
Best. I got more rings than anybody ever get. They trying to compare Kermit to me. Fuck them. I ain't have no Andy Reid.
Not even close.
Belichick.
Belichick's a defensive guy.
You had Bill Belichick.
I'm saying, bro, that don't do nothing for. I mean, it do something for.
Okay, no. Hold on, Tony, you're right. Cam, would you rather have Bill Belichick or would you rather have Andy Reid if you're a quarterback?
Defense win championship.
We know that, Cam, on our side, but as a quarterback, who
would
the
you
fuck
rather
would you want?
Belichick.
Oh, you're a fucking
Cam, stop.
Hey, quick question. Hey, when they played the Eagles and they had their top 10 defense, when they played the Eagles and they didn't have their top 10.
And let me see your face.
Man, like I said, they
Cam,
had their top 10.
What did you say about the Eagles? Cam, what did you say about the Eagles?
When New England played Philadelphia in the Super Bowl and they didn't have that top 10 defense.
Who did Donovan McNabb throw the ball to?
No. I'm talking about they had Big D Foles over there Philly when he won his first Super Bowl.
What was Brady's stats in that game? Do you know?
I don't know, but he didn't have a top 10 defense.
He threw 543 yards.
What else was he supposed to do?
The defense didn't show up, did it?
But that's not what I asked you. I asked you what else was he supposed to do? Throw for 600 yards?
Yeah, he probably caught that pass on the sideline. He probably did good for the first down.
Oh, yeah. Quarterback. Hey, the quarterback was supposed to catch the ball. That's a great argument.
Hey, didn't Nick Foles score a touchdown that game?
What was Nick Foles' stats?
I just know he won and caught a touchdown. That's all I know. He won a Super Bowl.
Just wanted to check on it.
Okay, I'll just let you know now.
I don't know, bro. I think the Pickens shit. Josh McDaniels ain't close to. He's great, and you're never gonna hear me talk bad about Josh McDaniels as offensive coordinator. But he ain't Andy Reid.
No, not even close.
You say you ain't gonna talk about him?
Nah, not as an offense. I just told you we lost that game and Tom had 543 fucking yards. Cam?
You ain't gonna talk about who's out there in Oakland?
I'm not gonna talk about him as a offensive coordinator, is what I said, Cam.
He was the offensive coordinator down there, though. I'm just saying he called the plays.
He was the head coach there.
He was
calling
the plays.
You know what, Tonio? Hold on. I got something for Cam. We was just talking about Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr, right? Right, Cam?
Yeah.
All right. Right. Now, Josh McDaniels set up a team and John Fox came in, and what happened? Tebow won a fucking playoff game against the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin. You think Mike Tomlin's good or is he ass?
No,
In the
he
playoffs,
mid.
he's ass.
Hold on, Chris.
He
Hold on.
mid. He mid. He 8-8 every year. He mid. He ain't no. I mean,
All right. So what is Tebow? So Tebow's mid then too, right?
NFL Tebow?
Yeah.
Garbo.
Oh, Garbo, but he beat a mid coach, right?
I mean, what you mean? A squirrel get lucky every now and then. A blind squirrel get lucky every now and then find a nut. It happens.
Do that pass to Demaryius Thomas. That was one of the greatest moments of my life. Do that pass to Demaryius Thomas, one playoff game, and then the Patriots beat him 41-6.
It happens.
We beat
All right.
shit.
I just want to see what you say. Hey, so Tonio, real quick. We're going to Shedeur next. I'm going to show this picture. Ain't nobody seen this picture. I didn't put it in pregame. I didn't put it in any of that, right? But I'm finna show this picture. Tonio, I want your reaction first.
It's because I'm black.
Fuck. Hold on. Cam's black too. Why would I not?
You was a fan. You was a fan of his. That's why he wanted you.
So you can tell us where the collusion is.
Bill posted a picture say uppity Negro.
Oh no, you can't do that. What the fuck?
What the fuck wrong with you?
Cam, look at the picture. God damn! Look, read the whole picture.
Arrogant and brash, must be humble. Confident leader when I'm no one draft pick. Confident leader when I'm no one.
All right. So what's the point? What's the point you're trying to make?
That's what I'm asking Tonio right now. That's what I'm asking him.
Shooter answered it for me.
Okay. All right.
Like I told you last week, bro. I'm not changing my stance, bro.
Okay.
They saw somebody, Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel had all the hype around them. Well, they didn't have their own camera crew, Billy. They didn't have people rooting for them to win. Shedeur came and doubled down on what they had, and the NFL seen that, and they knew that the machine would be challenged by somebody of his magnitude, dog. And they were scared of that because they didn't know how. They couldn't control the narrative because they didn't have the cameras rolling. He had the cameras rolling. They didn't have Billy. Do you think the NFL would have had to issue out that shit to the Falcons if that prank call hadn't been live recorded and we wouldn't have all seen it? Nobody would have gave a fuck if the NFL was covering him, right? Nope. That he got too much. Overtime Sports, he got a deal. He got his own podcast with Overtime. He got his brother with Well Off Media. He got 1.7 million followers. Shedeur got 2.7 million followers. Shallow Twitch going up. He got 1 million followers. Bro, it's too much. His dad is Coach Prime.
Yes.
Baker them, they was who they was, bro. They was arrogant. They was brash. They was way more. They was way more. He don't like blacks, Shooter. They was way more fucking arrogant and brash than. I was just answering for you, Chris. I ain't no need to go through that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. They was way more arrogant than Shedeur ever did. The shit that's crazy to me is Baker grabbed his fucking nuts and Shedeur did this. This shit got more outrage than a motherfucker grabbing his nuts. That's insane. Johnny Manziel said, bruh, ain't nothing but the party. Show me the money. Bruh did this. He wore his cap backwards. It's so bad, bruh. And like I said, I don't know if I could just go all in racist yet because Cam Ward was number 1 pick. Travis Hunter was number 2. Abdul Carr was number 3. All 3 of them black. And they not mulatto black. They black. Like Cam Ward and Travis Hunter Jits from Florida. They black. I don't know about Abdul Carr.
The J word real quick.
Jit?
Yeah.
If you from Florida, you can't say it.
Okay. I was just trying to think.
I don't think it's disrespectful, but I think it's a Florida thing. So if somebody from Florida was watching, they probably beat your ass.
That's why I asked.
Florida man bites Billy. in the neck. That's what the news headline was saying.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. But I don't know if it's the race thing yet because all three of them was black. I think it was the machine, dog. I think
Okay.
And him being black didn't help. If he was arch with all this shit going on, the league eating it up. I do think that. But
Okay.
so
you are making a little bit about race.
It ain't a good show without being racist.
You started with race when that thing said up there Negro.
Bingo. So let me ask you something. Antonio.
Yeah.
There's only a question.
I'm drunk.
Is Shedeur as good as Deion Sanders was? Is Shedeur as good? Okay.
Fuck no! Come on.
Okay,
now.
hold on.
That's goofy.
All right. Now, is Baker Mayfield close to as good as Deion was?
No, nobody.
None of these players we're talking about is anywhere near.
No, bro, we
Deion.
haven't seen
Come
Travis
on now.
Hunter. Travis Hunter is the person that we've seen that was good as Deion.
Okay.
A lot of people don't want to admit that, but that's Deion said that out of his own mouth. But that prototype, you don't.
We're not going to see that ever. Travis Hunter will never see again ever.
Deion, nobody can come out in a Nike jumpsuit, run a 40, and leave ever again.
No.
Ever. Nobody. We're not gonna see nobody going. I mean, I think AJ Brown said he quit recently. He was still playing baseball, but he was like they pitching 97 miles an hour, and that's crazy as fuck. So he was like, "Nope, I'm just really good at football." We not gonna see
Aroldis Chapman threw a 104-mile-an-hour sinker tonight to close out the Rangers. That shit was crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you're not gonna see people doing that, but Deion was hitting it like, and then he go back and then play in the Super Bowl. Like, yeah, you're not seeing that. Nobody is Deion. Like I said last week, arguably Deion Sanders is probably arguably the best person to ever play football. What?
Barry Sanders?
No, and 100%.
No, I'm just talking about generally, Cam. Barry Sanders are probably the best running back ever, but I'm talking about the general thing.
Okay.
Both sides of the ball, Cam. I just think cornerback probably the hardest position to play in football, other than quarterback. I think cornerback because you on an island by yourself most of the time. That's a little tough.
Hey, before we move on from this topic, and Shooter wanted to know what I had to think, and I give a couple of thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want people to just think you racist because you bald white with a beard. That's fucked up.
So I looked up a couple of stats while y'all were talking. I kind of had an idea where I wanted to go with this. So the main thing that I want to ask about is how important do y'all think competition is, like level of competition?
It depends. In college, it doesn't matter. But if we're talking about the SEC, then it really, really matters to Tonio.
I mean, I don't understand why you saying it so condescending like that. Like Billy, I just told you last week who had the most players drafted. Who always had the most players drafted, Billy? It's not close. I mean, the Big Ten is close. They're close, but
yes,
realistically, over the last 10 years, if you go to the championship,
or did he play in the Big 12?
He played in the Big 12. But if you go realistically, the last 10 college championships, 7 of them belong to the SEC. The other 3 belong to the Big Ten. I feel like, that shit just speak volumes to how it is. It does. I get it. I get where you're gonna go with this. Billy, not Billy, but
other white.
Yeah, other bald white guy. Fuck Chris.
Tonio confuses me with Chris and Cam. I don't understand, but we're gonna go.
My fault, bro. I've been drinking tonight. I'm on my Billy shit tonight. I just think, bro, like I get what you're saying with the competition, but it don't matter, bro. North Dakota State got 6 sacks on Shedeur. His offensive line was ass.
And Antonio, you had the best point, and I think it was the best point of the draft. What other quarterback had all of their starting wide receivers drafted?
Exactly. That competition or not, Shedeur starting wide receivers went to the league. They went. Javonte Wilson, he will get some snaps with
He will
Lamar
play
this year.
starting with the Ravens. Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So LeJohntay, I said Javonte. LeJohntay will get some snaps this year, Chris. So it does matter, but yeah, I'm okay.
I was like, who's that?
Yeah. But I think context matters too, Chris. Where you at, who you with, what you do with what you got. And we can't act like Kansas wasn't in the playoffs. The Big 12, it ain't the best, but at one point they had 2 teams fighting playoff spots.
Right. Now,
three with Colorado in the hunt.
But Tony,
the reason why I asked that, Baker, when he was at OU, the 3 years he was there, they finished end of the year top 5 ranked in the nation.
Yep.
He also had more yards and more touchdowns with significantly less pass attempts than Shedeur. As far as Manziel,
who is his wide receivers? Who's the wide receivers? Aside from, yeah, come on.
As far as Manziel, his final season at A&M, passing yards were off by like 50. He had the same touchdowns, more interceptions, but also had another 700 on the ground. I don't remember how many fucking rushing yards he had. Shout out Ben Molina. He was the running back that year, former Longhorn. Shout out Cedar Hill. Rushing wise, he had another 700 yards and no touchdowns on the ground. But he also beat Alabama when Alabama was Alabama with Nick Saban.
For sure.
Like no win that Shedeur has can even sniff that win. And Manziel is one of the most electric players we've seen in college ever.
Hey, when did what's the quarterback that I can't think his name before Nick Foles? What the quarterback before him?
Carson Wentz.
Where did he go to school at?
North Dakota State.
Do you think he had better competition than Shedeur?
No.
I don't know. He's a career backup at this point.
No,
I think so.
He was
relevant.
So,
yeah, Carson Wentz was an MVP front runner, wasn't he?
But right before he got hurt, yes.
The year that he went injured, yeah. So was Derek Carr or David Carr, whichever one's in New Orleans now.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, but he don't suck. I was
just saying that's the competition thing. You said the competition thing, and I'm pretty sure.
Same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Like what competition? Texas Tech with Pat Mahomes, and you just context matters. But Chris, I get it. But let's say you give Shedeur Oklahoma's offensive line. What the fuck you think he do to the Big 12 then?
It's a little different, yes.
They go undefeated. Give him 2 tackles from Texas A&M. That's when they transitioned to the SEC. So they was drafting SEC tackles. Give him 2 tackles. From that context matters. I get what you're saying. What?
The context you're talking about does matter.
Yeah.
Baker, so Johnny Manziel, number one, with Texas A&M going to the SEC, that was the best they've ever done, ever, to include the Big 12. They did the best they did with Johnny Manziel at the helm.
In the hardest conference.
In the hardest conference. Now, number 2 with Baker, right? Yes, he went to the Big 12. Now he went to the playoffs. He played Georgia, lost by a field goal. It's the same thing with the C.J. Stroud argument with my argument with Baker is the C.J. Stroud argument. Was so close to beating Georgia, but he just happened to not, and then Georgia won the national championship. With Shedeur, his hardest game was against Kansas. That was going to be the hardest game. They had the best secondary, and he threw the 3 interceptions. That was his worst game against the best competition. And I think that's where it comes in, and it's easy to put out this picture when I saw this, and this is why I wanted to put it on the show, because it's not just that Shedeur didn't do this and Shedeur didn't do that, but he didn't do it against lesser competition. All his receivers got drafted, absolutely.
All right.
Go ahead, Cam. What?
I mean, I'm just kind of tired of talking about it. Do y'all think he should have fell that low? Do you think he should have been drafted that low?
No, he should not. I told everybody before the show, before the draft, before.
Okay, you say that. Why you think you drafted that low then?
Because his dad. It's Deion's fault why he fell that low.
And like I told you, That's
Okay, we'll take that.
wait, we're an hour 44 in. Y'all can say that. That's pussy.
Yes,
dog,
it is.
that Kellen Moore not drafted him because he was scared of his job. Stop being a bitch, bro. Stop being a bitch. Dion just signed in Colorado. Bruh, not trying to dip his 8 toes in them New Orleans waters, bro. You get the fuck on and coach, bro. You just went and drafted a motherfucker that in the face of danger, we got this shit on live TV, Billy. In the face of danger,
That boy threw that thing away like a hot potato.
man, that man gonna underhand that bitch. Billy, out the face of danger. At the draft combine. Yeah, I'm gonna lead you across the middle and I'm gonna get you murdered because I ain't gonna throw that bitch nowhere close to you, but you gotta go get it because I'm the quarterback. Pittsburgh, they just lost George Pickens for a 3rd rounder because George Pickens was like, well, we got Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
Bro got CTE from getting his ass beat with a fucking helmet 3 years ago. Brian remembering them plays. Like, Billy, we witnessed a travesty and like people just got to get over it, bro. That was
and Tom Brady had the best quote. He was like, I was taking the 6th round.
God damn, OKC putting belt to ass. Shit.
Yeah, that's how it was the other day and they choked that shit away. I ain't happy.
Yeah, but I just I get it, bro. And like I was telling you, Tom Brady, he got like 10% of the ownership. They not fucking listening to him. Even if he might have 3%, they not listening to Tom.
I hate that argument. Oh, Tom Brady didn't even want him. And it's like, what the fuck does he have to say? They don't give a fuck what he has to say. Now, if he was 50%, then we might have an argument.
Because he texted Shedeur. They shared this text. He was like, bro, it don't matter, bro. I was 6th round. You see where I'm at. Go do what you need to do, bro.
Yep.
I do want to say that the wide receiver that nobody knows who the fuck he is on the Browns that want number 2, he a dickhead. Bro just want to name for himself. He want to be in the news. Bro, who the fuck are you, bro?
He was probably hoping for a payday from Shedeur to get the number.
Yeah,
I think so. I'm pretty sure because bro, like a 5'10" receiver in the league, you're not doing enough for me. And he's 35.
I release him.
He's bounced around numerous practice squads.
I show you. Like Cal New said, old boy that wanted to make him pay that money for him, you never heard from him again.
Jimmy Clausen.
Release him.
Yeah,
now
that shit. But Billy, because we finna be here 2 hours. God damn. Billy, that shit backfired on the league, I think. They wanted to bury him and get all the spotlight on him, and now he got the highest rookie jersey sold. He a 5th rounder.
Yep.
Everybody's still talking about he probably gonna beat out. He definitely gonna beat out Dylan Gabriel. They definitely gonna trade Kenny Pickett. They didn't re-sign him. Bruh has the potential to start. If Shedeur starts and does well, what do we say now? Like, and does well for me, with you being a 5th rounder is
8-8, 7, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. 6 wins.
Yeah.
As a 5th rounder, I beat y'all.
That's gonna be hard. You're playing Baltimore, you're playing Pittsburgh, and you're playing Cincinnati.
It's easy.
Pittsburgh
don't got a quarterback.
Mason Randolph or Rudolph leading the helm. Shedeur go out there and
he's going to be playing against that Steeler D as a rookie, though.
Yep.
I mean, it's cool.
He's going to look. He's going to look bad.
I ain't gonna say look bad. I don't think he'll look bad.
They shored up that offensive line, and their defense got better. Their defense was never the problem.
No.
Myles Garrett and what was the defensive tackle they drafted? Mason. Yeah, the Steelers' offensive line got to worry about that too. We might have a 6-3 game. If he has the 6, he played well, Chris.
So Antonio, you're right. Let's move off Shedeur real quick. We'll go to Justin Tucker, and then we got one LSU thing for Cam.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll let the LSU go.
Okay.
Run it back next week.
Okay. That's right.
Next week.
Justin Tucker getting released from the Ravens. I told you guys as soon as the Ravens took another kicker, that was it for Justin Tucker. Whether or not these rumors, quote unquote, are true, the Ravens released him. And Baltimore, we've never drafted a kicker in our 20 29-year history, excuse me. 29-year history. We never got the just drafted one to take place of probably the greatest kicker of all time. And that's where we're at now. We released him for
Adam
football.
Vinatieri.
Yeah, if you're talking about clutch moments, absolutely. Adam Vinatieri's in there. But field goal percentage, it's still Justin Tucker.
Hey, see, you know what, Shooter? You don't even gotta ask that question. Billy knows just like I know. You ain't releasing the motherfucker if he ain't do the shit. He did it, and he about to. Since he ain't got released, he about to double up. Bro, he's gonna run through every massage parlor in Baltimore before you get out of there. Hey, I'm coming back for the Tucker Tuggy special. Can y'all get me?
And apparently Shooter hasn't been a part of the show for a while because I also defended Deshaun Watson too, where I was like, it's all rumors. There's a legend. It's the same thing with R. Kelly. If you sign an NDA, it's a rumor. There's no admission of guilt for anything.
They should call me on stuff like this.
Yeah, I'm sure all these high-paid executives are like, you know who we need to call? Cameron McGee.
Yeah, because I'd have been like they're prostitutes.
You know how I look at it? I'm real simple.
We get away from all of
I'm real simple. If you can make the field goals, you're innocent. If you miss the field goals, you're guilty. Get the fuck off my team. It's that simple. If you Deshaun Watson, hey, if you can go out there and throw 300 and give me 3 tubs, win the game, you're innocent as fuck. If you go out there and look like shit like you have since we traded for you and gave you all that guaranteed money, put them under the jail. Fuck them. Get them out.
3 tugs is insane to say. That's what got him in this situation.
God dang. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was
pretty good.
What a way to end the show. Hey, next week we're gonna talk about a weird spot for LSU and another not necessarily weird spot for San Antonio, but a just different.
No, don't say LSU for Brian Kelly. Weird
Brian
Kelly.
Because I like LSU, I respect the organization. Fuck Brian Kelly. He's a terrible coach. I'm gonna double down on it. We'll double down on that next week, Cam.
Yeah. We'll get to that next week, along with Greg Popovich's new duties in San Antonio. Hey,
just like they did with Belichick, they mutually agreed he needed a new position.
And I'm gonna show Chris how to use a wash rag next week. I have my camera going.
There we go. That's what we need. All right.
We won't have no live nudity on this.
No, I'm just gonna do my face, man. I'm gonna do my face, man. That's all.
We appreciate
Bye, Cameron.
Antonio, got anything else to say?
Cam, Shooter, get on Call of Duty. Everybody else, man, make sure y'all like, sharing, subscribing. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting us for the last few weeks. We're going up every week. I appreciate y'all for real. Make sure y'all keep sharing. Fans of fans, I don't care if your grandma is doing it. Make sure she watching. I will be respectful for at least 3 minutes out of the show. Just tell her to click off after 2 minutes. We know she logged in. We'll look. Hey, grandma in here, and then she out of there. We back to cussing. Thank y'all for rocking with us. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Thanks, y'all.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Bricks out to Billy Antonio.
For 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks.